Welcome back, creatives. I think I like coming back after an interview episode so that I can tell you guys to go back and listen to it. So if you haven't listened to our last episode, please go back, listen, drop a comment. I want to know what you think about it. That said, today I want to talk on product planning. More like what nobody really breaks down for you. You know, you could have this killer idea, an app, a platform, a tool, but turning that idea into a real product, that's where most people get stuck. So let's talk about product planning and what it really looks like. So product planning would be the step between having an idea and building the product. I'd say it's the arrangement process. It answers questions like, who's this for? What are we solving? What does success look like? Good product planning saves time, money, and frustration. Yes, because you would have been able to plan for things ahead. You know, it just proves the saying that goes, failing to plan is planning to fail. I think that's just about it. So there are a few steps that I'd like to break down to product planning. Number 1, understand the problem. The question you want to ask here is, what problem are we trying to solve? Is it real or is it just cool? So sometimes you could have a problem, but really it's not real. You want something realistic. You don't want to build something that has this Alice in a Wonderland feel. You want something that can be brought into reality. And how do you do this? You talk to potential users. Don't assume. So that is one way, and a very good way, to understand a problem. Step 2, you want to define the audience, your target audience. Who are we building for? Be specific. Avoid the everyone type of category. Example, it could be busy moms, or freelance designers, or small business owners. Be specific. In all honesty, you can't build for everyone. Except your Google, of course, but okay. Step 3, you want to research the market. Are there competitors? What are people already using? You want to know what already exists in the market and how to come in with something better. So that's where the question of where can we do better or different comes in. Number 4, you want to set clear goals. What does success look like? More users, more revenue, solving the pain points. Like, what really is success to you? And this would involve coming up with KPIs, key performance indicators, acceptance criteria for the product and then for the marketplace. You want to have all these little details documented so that the team can be focused. Step 5 would be to create a product roadmap. Now, I love to emphasize the importance of documents during the planning phase. You want to have journey maps document, you want to have PRD document, product requirements document, you want to have market research document, as many documents as you can come up with, just so that your team is armed and fully prepared. And all this would include details like what features should come first, you know, the MVP. Start small. What are we starting with? You plan for feedback and iteration, even user surveys. So there are common mistakes nobody tells you about. Something like falling in love with your idea and ignoring feedback. You might have a really great idea, but if you do not take feedback, you're likely to fail. And you want to take feedback from everybody, all stakeholders. The dev team, the marketing team, the sales team, because then they know what the users want. And most importantly, the users, if you can get feedback from them directly. You want this so that you're actually solving their problem. You're reaching them at the point of their needs. Another mistake would be trying to build everything at once. So I've seen a lot of people build products with 10 features and call it an MVP. Now, they are basic features, but 10 core features, that's a lot. You're not even sure your users would understand the first 2. So you want to keep it minimal and you want to keep it intuitive. Another mistake is skipping user research. I will always emphasize on research. You cannot do a good work of delivering good products to the market without research. So you want to bury yourself in it for as long as necessary. And another mistake would be building for yourself, not for target users. So a lot of stakeholders, especially the management, the founders, tend to build for themselves rather than for their target audience. And at the end of the day, the users are unable to use the application as they thought. During the product planning phase, you want to take into account all parts of the product that should be developed. Whether you have up to 3 personas, users, and then clients, and you need an admin application. All this needs to be taken into proper consideration. You don't want to be halfway done, ready to launch, and you're finding out that you need one extra part of the platform to be built. Like I said, product planning, proper product planning saves time, money, and resources. Product planning sounds fancy, but at its core, it's about asking good questions and being obsessed with solving the right problem, not just building random features. Every great product you see today, it started with solid planning, or at least it evolved into that. And there are a lot of applications to use for brainstorming, like Notion, Trello, or Figma for early planning, where you can wireframe and do a lot of other things. That said, do not neglect product planning. It would help you understand what you need to build, why you need to build it, for whom you need to build it, and when best to build it. Remember, failing to plan is planning to fail. Bye.